Hello YouTube. If you came across my video, it's perhaps because you're having problems singing high notes. If that's the case, well, I strongly recommend you to watch this video completely. This lesson is going to be on a very important concept, which is tesitura. This video is intended for those people who are trying to do cover songs and they cannot get those high notes and they're having a lot of problems with that. This is definitely going to help you. So if you sing in a band and they're asking you to sing a certain song and you cannot reach it, you really need to watch this video. Okay, I want to explain to you the concept of tesitura. Perhaps you already know it, but maybe you haven't paid enough attention to that concept. Maybe you'd have. I don't know. Okay, tesitura means texture, and tesitura is the comfortable vocal range for any given singer or even an instrument. Okay, so the comfortable vocal range for you. That's your tesitura, right? And that's the first thing you have to understand before you want to sing those high notes. If you don't know what your tesitura is, and if you are trying to accomplish something that you just won't be able to, or you're going to end up hurting yourself. So you have to be careful with that. Let me explain real quick to you what tesitura means. We have different voice. Everybody has a different voice. Some have a deeper voice. Some people have higher voices. So let's suppose that your voice is very deep, like this string right here. By the way, my guitar is stringed. My guitar is tuned one step down, so this is a D right here. Okay, and you want to sing a song, and the singer sings very, very high, and he sings over here, right here. You want to sing that pitch and you can't reach it, and here's you who has this tesitura trying to go up here, and there you go, you reached it, but it doesn't sound good because you're forcing yourself a lot. See, this string is very, very thick, and it's forcing too much to get to that pitch. And if you do get to that pitch, it's not going to sound good, even if you're doing the same pitch as the singer, because you're not you're not comfortable like he is. You're forcing yourself a lot. So this is what first thing you need to understand. When you sing a cover song, you have to force yourself just as much as the singer is forcing himself. So if he's very comfortable, you have to be comfortable as well. If the singer puts like a lot of effort to that high note and it sounds really, really good, you have to put just as much as effort as he is, the same amount of effort. This means changing the key of the song, right? But you have to be smart about it, because I know a lot of people say, "Oh, when I play the song in a different key, it sounds bad. It loses the how'd you call it? It just sounds bad." I couldn't find the word. So that is because you're not changing it to the right key. You have to find the right key. You have to analyze the song and listen to the singer and find out how comfortable he is singing that pitch. And you have to be just as comfortable. And you're gonna get that key that you need to sing the song in. Okay, so let's put it to practice. Let's say I'm in a band and the guys are asking me to sing Hotel California, right? And Hotel California, the singer from the Eagles, has a very, very high voice. He sings it in B minor. My guitar is tuned one step down, so this is B minor. Yes, I know my guitar sounds really bad and it's off tune. I'm poor, so this is a very cheap guitar. But for the purpose of this video, it's gonna help me demonstrate what I mean by tesitura. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna sing Hotel California. They want me to sing it in the same key that the original singer does. Okay, and it's gonna sound really, really, really bad. It's gonna sound very, very bad because I cannot reach it, because it's not my voice. We have different tesituras, so I'm not gonna reach it, and it's gonna sound bad, right? On a dark desert highway. Well, I'm forcing myself a lot. It sounds bad. I'm off pitch. That's because it's not my tesitura. And if you pay attention to Hotel California, the guy's very comfortable singing those notes. He's not He's not forcing himself. So I need to do the same thing. I need to sing it comfortable, and just as comfortable as he is. So I guess two steps down would do the trick for me. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. Okay, I'm comfortable there, right? So that's what you have to do. It's like on scale. If his voice is higher than my voice and he's up here, let's say I'm gonna show it with my hands, and he's forcing himself this much. He's comfortable. He's not forcing himself a lot, and my voice is down here. But I try to sing his pitch. Guess what? I'm gonna force myself this much, and that's a lot. And it's gonna sound bad. So if my voice is down here and he's forcing himself this much, I have to force myself this much. I have to be just as comfortable as the singer who is singing the song is. So that's the key to singing high notes. First, you have to know your tesitura. You have to make sure that you are either as comfortable as the original singer or forcing yourself just as much as the original singer is. And that's what's going to make it sound good. In other words, if I'm in a band and they say, dude, we're gonna sing Hotel California. Well, I have to ask the band to play it on the key that's right for me. If the band is not able to do that, then I have to find myself a different band. I know some bands, some guitarists out there, they're very lazy. They don't like to transport, or they're usually come up with the excuse that oh, it doesn't sound the same. It sounds really bad. That's not true. If you're a good band, if you're a good musician, you can play any song on any key, and you're gonna make it sound good. That's your job as a musician. Don't be lazy, guys. Okay, so let's say I'm in a band and they ask me to sing Hotel California. Well, we're gonna sing it there. Now they say, oh, we're also gonna play this Creed song, and Creed, well, he doesn't have a very high voice, so I might be more comfortable with that, right? Creed, let's say with Arms Wide Open, that key is on their key is C major. And since my guitar is one step down, I have to play it here. Well, I just heard the news today. It seems my life. Okay, well, I'm very comfortable there because his tesitura is not as far from me. I'm very comfortable there. However, if you listen to Creed very closely, and that song especially, you hear you can tell his voice is like very strong, very strong. It sounds very strong, and mine sounds kind of soft. Why is that? That's because actually Creed doesn't have such a low voice. His voice is not so low. He has a pretty high voice, and he's actually forcing himself down a little bit, and that's what makes it sound kind of like very strong, right? So if I want to sound more like him, I shouldn't sing it in the same pitch. I should also try to force myself down a little bit. So I'm gonna sing it in B flat, which would be well, I just heard the news today. Well, actually here I can do open strings. Well, I just heard the news today. Seems my life is gonna change. I close my eyes. Okay, so that's comfortable for me, and I guess it sounds pretty decent because I'm within my range. So the key is to sing in the right key, right? Don't this is not cheating at all. This is doing it the right way. This is doing it the right way because you're gonna sing high, and it's just like everything else in life. It's relative, right? What's high for him might not be high for you. What's high for you might not be high for other singers. So if a singer is singing high, you need to sing that song high, not super high. So like I said, this is relative. It's got to be on scale, right? You're not gonna have Mike Tyson fight a very tiny guy. It wouldn't be fair. So it's all relative. I mean, you're not gonna you're not gonna ask you wouldn't ask Frank Sinatra to sing a Iron Maiden song, or you wouldn't, vice versa. You wouldn't do it because they have different tesituras. They wouldn't sound good. I mean, they can sing the song, but they have to sing it in their own key. In their own key, and trust me, you're gonna be surprised. And some songs you might find out that they might sound even better with your voice. I mean, your voice is your voice. Don't try to change that. That's not going to happen. No matter how many singing lessons you take, if you get to that one pitch that you cannot get right now, you might get there someday. You might hurt yourself, and by the time you get there, you're gonna realize it doesn't sound good because it sounds like you're gonna have to put a lot of volume in, to get to that high note. So I hope you guys find this lesson what's the word I'm looking for? Not useful, helpful. Um, I apologize for my English. It's not the best English, but I tried my best. Okay, so I want to thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Thank you.